Good morning, everybody. What's up? Actually, by the way, I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger seat. But I got some things I want to talk about today. Accountability in this world.
Yeah.
It seems like it's non-existent nowadays. So before we get started on this video, I want you guys to hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I make a new video. And don't forget to subscribe. Man, y'all, people in this world refuses to take accountability. It seemed like the non-existence of accountability is at an all-time high this year. We have ran across so many people that we decided to confront that will literally sit here and deny what they're doing, although they know what they're doing. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. For instance, this morning, it's very early in the morning, by the way, snowing out here. We went to the grocery store to get some items. We were the first customers there. There's a lady whose register is always open because they always only have like 2 people at the registers in the morning when they first open. And both of these ladies are Caucasian. Both of these ladies typically have attitudes for no apparent reason. Now, take this off. Now, one of the ladies, she has this. She's the older lady. I'll give or take about 65 or 60. I don't know.
She was cool at one point.
She used to be cool. I don't know what happened to her. She has blonde hair. Is that the lady we're talking about?
I'm talking about the lady that was.
Oh, no,
she
no.
was cool
Okay,
before.
so the lady with the blonde hair, she's new. She actually, well, not anymore, but she had been there for probably, I give, like 5 months now. She's very she exposes her racism. Okay, so we just don't even like really bother going to her register unless we have to. The other lady used to be cool with us all the time. She would speak to us. She's always happy. Sometimes, you know, she always in an okay mood or whatnot. But lately, for the past few months, it seems as if she's just angry. I can't even say really. I don't even want to point to her and say she's racist. But she's just always angry, and she takes her anger out on us. So we get to her register. She walks from behind the register because actually she was talking to some people standing at the register. She looks at us, walk behind the register, look up at the light, and look at us like, oh. And I'm like, I was like, what? Did you forget that your light was on or something? Now, I was already prepared for her attitude because, like I said, for the past few months, she's been having a damn attitude. So she gets behind the register. She's ringing up our things and whatnot and throwing them.
Yep. First
throwing
bag,
our stuff in the
I was
bag.
like, okay, maybe it's just, maybe it's just me. Second bag.
Okay, he don't want to be sick.
Yeah, I'm not a camera person, but
cut it out.
I am though. But subscribe to my channel too, King Lou. But anyway, no, the first bag slammed on the I'm not sure what to call it. This is what you bag up the groceries on, and I ain't think nothing of it. She did it the second time. Okay, I ain't think nothing of it. The third time, now I'm reading her energy now at the third time, because I'm like, okay, is it just heavy for you, or are you just not paying attention to you slamming it down on the thing? Fourth time, I'm like, okay, all right, now I'm looking into her eyes, and she's staring outside at the snow as me and my wife are discussing that, hey, do you think it's gonna snow all day? I'm not sure. She said she wasn't sure. I'm like, okay, well, hey, we gonna still get this money regardless, you know what I mean? So Me and my wife, we grinders. We don't let nothing stop our grind. But anyway, 5th time now, and I'm like, okay, is this lady upset about something? And as I'm looking at her, I'm reading her energy, and I feel a very, very angry, upset energy transferring from her to me and my wife through the bags being slammed. And now it's the 6th time, and I'm like, hold on now. And my wife, she look up and she like, hey.
My husband was looking like, first of all, I'm literally ignoring. See, what she was doing was, she was putting like one item inside of, like, creating more bags for us, like more groceries for us to carry or whatnot. And she was like putting one item inside of the bag, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I was just talking to myself out loud. I'm like, no, this other things can go in here too. Like, that's just too many bags for no apparent reason. Like, what is she doing? You know, that's what I was saying to myself. And then she probably didn't know, but at the same time, like, I like my bags doubled. So she started seeing me double the bags, and then she started doubling them. But when she started to do it, she was just like slamming the stuff in. She had already been slamming stuff in before I even said anything about anything about her putting one item inside the bag. Like, use your common sense though, for real. She slamming it. We got glass, you know, we got like glass items, you know, and she's just slamming it, and I'm looking like, what the and my husband, he was like kind of talking out loud a little bit, kind of low, and he was like, dang, man, just gonna break some stuff, huh? You know. So at that point, I'm looking like, you know what? I'm about to say something, because it just wouldn't be too much like right if I didn't say nothing about it. And see, this is the problem in society, period. People keep they think they can get away with things if you don't say nothing about it. People refuse to open up their mouth and speak up for themselves nowadays. People literally act like they scared to do that.
Boy. What y'all scared
It's literally like non-existent to do that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to confront her, and I don't care how old you is. This lady looks like she ain't got no teeth in her mouth at the bottom. She got like 2 teeth at the bottom. But like, this lady look like she's about, I say 70 or 68 or something like that. I don't care how old you are. You know what you're doing. If you got some type of disability or you ain't know what you was doing, you would not even be working right now. Trust me. I mean, it's people that's disabled that still work, but like, if you literally was completely out of your mind, you would not be right here in this place right now. You know what you're doing, because you have had conversations with us before, months ago, you know, on some positive shit.
Fun.
So she, you know, I told her, I'm like, excuse me, before I swipe my card, I literally do not like how you're slamming our groceries down in the bag. Like, I didn't curse her out or nothing like that. I said, and she froze, like,
started shaking and everything.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I said, you're literally slamming our things. I said, I haven't said nothing about it in the first place, but now I'm about to say something, because I don't like what you're doing. That I don't like. You need to stop doing that. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am, but if I am doing it, I apologize. You know how people like give you these little fake ass apologies as to where they literally don't mean to apologize, but they just want to do it to make themselves look good. You know, it's like a mental thing. So I'm looking at her like, yeah, she probably don't even mean that. Like, she don't mean to apologize at all, because you can see it in her face. She's still mad as hell.
Yeah.
So she really was just mad because she was confronted about it for the first time ever. And my husband said something to her. I don't know what you said.
No, I was talking to you. I wasn't even talking to her. I was just talking to you, and I was like, man, it seemed like in today's age, man, it just seemed like no matter what, people just make it seem like you crazy when you confront them about their actions that they're doing towards you.
Yep.
And she was like, I apologized 3 times already.
Exactly.
I looked at her and I was like, I ain't asked you to apologize 3 times.
Exactly.
You did that on your own. And besides, I'm talking to my wife right now. Because I was talking to my wife, and I was just letting her know, this is crazy. You confront somebody, and they act like, oh, what? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, and if I did, I'm sorry. Let it go. Brush it off. No, I'm not finna. I'm finna talk to my wife about it because I can.
Exactly.
So get out my business and finish bagging the groceries. So the last bag, I said, after hearing all these slams, I went on and grabbed the last bag from her. I said, just give it here. She was looking like, like, yeah, like, stop slamming the bags. And then my wife confronts you about it. My wife confronts you about slamming the bags.
And you get mad.
And you get mad. And you lie, though.
And you lied. And see, the thing is, y'all, I forgot what I was about to say. I was about to say something about what you just said.
About, cause I was saying. Oh,
when he took the bag. That was
I took the bag, the last bag, cause I'm tired of hearing this.
She tried with the very last bag. She tried to slam the item inside the bag, but he told her, like, just give it here before she could do it again. And she was looking at him like, oh, here you go. And then she was like, she told me my total. She told me, do I got a reward number or whatever? So I'm like, before I tell her anything, I say, I don't like how you're doing what you're doing. You know, like, and then when she said all that, I was like, you know what? If you say you don't know what you're doing, ma'am, maybe you should pay attention to what you're doing. Because I'm pretty sure not just us, but a lot of other customers don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You can come across somebody that might go across your head, regardless of how old you are. These people out here are freaking lunatics.
Y'all keep playing.
Real talk,
people,
y'all gotta stop. Like, stop coming to, bro. When you are dealing with customer service, man, bro, like, stop coming. Anytime you gotta have any type of interaction with a customer, you should not, under any circumstances, come to work mad as hell.
For real, bro.
If you got to, man, go to the bathroom, take a break or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or just don't come out.
Or whatever you finna do, bro. Like, just keep that energy away from the society, bro. Don't nobody care about that stuff, man. Real talk. Me and my wife go through a whole lot of stuff. We ain't out here walking around mad and treating everybody with anger and
Exactly.
That's not. It's not.
And
no
I'm not
excuse.
condoning school shooters. I'm not condoning school shooters. But I do want to say, before they have it in their mind, or they have a plan mapped out on what they're gonna do, you think they just randomly do like these random acts? No, it's something that they're going through at home or at work or at school or whatever the case is, that's building it up for them to do it. And these shooting, these massacres and stuff like that, you know, it's a buildup of something that they're experiencing in their lives that they can't handle. Like me and my husband, we can handle, you know what I'm saying? We can handle what we got to go through on a day-to-day basis. Trust and believe, man. Some of y'all don't even really know our story, man. Some of y'all don't
believe it. We done told people our story.
We done told people our story on YouTube as well, but obviously I had to take some of that down, them videos. But see, the thing is, y'all, man, look, we all go through stuff in our life.
Yeah, and I want to add on, real quick though, I want to add on to what you said about like the school shooter.
Be careful for it.
And I want to talk about like not only the school shooter. You know, I'm a black young man. You wonder why the black young man is just killing, or a person just randomly goes on a killing spree, right? I ain't condoning that either. I'm not saying it's okay, and I'm not saying it's right. But people sit on this earth every day, and they go through things, and they put up with things that they know is not human, that they know they not supposed to take that type of energy in. They know that they don't like, for example, that they dad is touching them, or their mom is touching them, or they keep getting bullied on the same corner that they got to go to the bus stop, or they can't drive up the block without bro them flagging them down, bullying them. Like it's some things that you gotta understand. People get tired of it, and I want to ask y'all not only to stop, but do you want to be that person that takes their anger out on somebody, for example, like this morning, and then be the person that they explode on, that they say, you know what? Okay, I've been going through this for 2 years and I ain't took my anger on nobody. This lady want to bag my groceries up bogus. I'm finna knock her out, and she end up dying or whatever, end up in the hospital. Do y'all really want to be those people that can't no longer live because they just ended up dying behind just trying to express their anger through what they doing and saying, or whatever the case may be? Like, come on, man, y'all gotta really think about it. Like she said, there's people out here that are crazy, that are going through things, looking for somebody to take it out on. I'm talking about looking, searching, hoping that they can find somebody to take their anger out on. Don't be that person, man.
And like I said, there's people out here that can't handle. There's people out here that literally can't handle what they go through in their life. So they go and they buy a gun, semi-automatic rifle, or one of those sniper rifles, and they just taking everybody out one by one. Or they walk into a grocery store because you decided to bag their groceries and slam everything inside and they're getting mad and they don't know how to express that. They don't know how to tell you that they're mad, or they don't know how to say, stop playing with me before I do something to you. Yep. They don't know how to say that. And they bottle it all up. And then they decide, you know what? Today is the day where I'm about to
play with it. I'm stabbing.
Or it's just not even that. Not even on the first person to play with me. It's like, today is the day that I'm about to take a lot of lives, and I'm gonna stand on it because everybody keep doing me wrong. People keep playing with me, you know. And this is why I say, like, don't come to work mad and take your anger out on different customers and stuff like that because of the way that you're feeling from whatever you got going on in your life or whatever it is that's bothering you. I used to go to work sometimes like that, but I was never intentionally like taking my anger out on people. Sometimes it would be just like a thought in my head, you know, from something that happened earlier that day or the day before yesterday or something like that, and I just can't stop thinking about it. And I go to work and I go into work and I'm pissed. And I gotta have interactions with customers, you know. And I just got a little attitude. I come off with a little attitude. But for the most part, I was an amazing worker on some real stuff. Like, nobody really complained about me except for a few people in my life.
Well, my experience, I used to come to work, man, so I could kind of understand to a certain extent. I could kind of understand, but after the guys, because I used to be a machine operator, the people that because I was working with all men, of course, they used to say, hey, Lou, this ain't you. We know this ain't you, bro. When you walk through this door, bro, you leave all of your problems outside. You don't bring them into work, because you will end up messing up some material. You will end up, you know, hurting yourself on your machine. You know, it's just like you want to have a clear mind. I was a crane operator and everything. I was a forklift operator. So I really had to be sensitive with the things and the energy that I took in, no matter how mad the person was at me that I was with or none of it. I just had to let it go, and I learned how to, whatever she was mad or we was into it about, I'll leave it outside and I'll just go to work. The next thing you know, I done forgot all about it. I ain't thinking about it. But it was days where I just didn't even go to work because I was too upset. So my advice to y'all is stay at the crib, recuperate, man.
Yeah.
Focus on your mental, bro. Like, don't even go to work. And if not, stop to the side. I don't encourage you to smoke. I don't encourage you to drink. or none of that. But whatever you gotta do that help you feel better, I will hope that it just take a deep breath and just walk or something. But whatever you gotta do, man, take time and do that. Stop trying to take your anger out through what you're doing. Because one last thing I want to say, you could deny it to me and my wife all day when we confront y'all about it. You can deny it to anybody that confronts you about it, but you can't deny it to God. He knows what you're doing. He is watching you. You're not going to be able to deny that.
And like I said, y'all refuse to take accountability nowadays. What is it? Like, what is it? It seems like everybody that we have confronted since this year has started, it seemed like everybody keeps saying the same exact thing. What are you talking about? Yeah. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. So you mean to tell me you don't know that you was just throwing rocks towards my car? You don't know that?
You bust my window.
And you just busted my window? That's an example.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know
I didn't throw the rock.
You know
and if I did throw the rock, I'm sorry. Like, which side you gonna be on?
The crazy part about it is they sit here and they say stuff like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like her to I said sorry 3 times. That don't even sound genuine.
No, it's not genuine. A genuine apology is, you know what, guys? I didn't see what I was doing.
Yeah.
If I was doing it that way, I really do apologize deeply.
I mean, you still got that video up when I had gotten to it with the Caucasian guy that I assumed he was racist. And he ended up apologizing and taking
I took that down.
That's crazy.
Took that video down. But yeah, that was that guy was
he had full accountability.
Full accountability, and he genuinely apologized.
Yeah.
When you say shit like,
I apologize.
I just already apologized to you 3 times. Like, what more do you want me to say? And you think, and I told her, I said, you think that I'm supposed to accept that apology? I don't have to accept your bullshit ass apologies. Okay? I don't have to. I don't know who died and told you that I had to accept them apologies, those fake ass apologies that you trying to say towards us. Like, that's not even genuine.
We don't like them forced apologies.
I don't like forced apologies.
Just trying to cover your.
And I don't force people to apologize to me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Before you apologize to me, always think to yourself, is this what I really want to do? You know what I'm saying? Do I really want to apologize to this person? If you don't want to apologize, I suggest that you keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, just be quiet.
And just take it like a woman or a man. Take full blown take accountability.
That's a waste of your voice and a waste of you talking. Just be quiet, like she said. I'm sorry. Like, man, keep it to yourself then, bro. I don't want to hear that.
So, with that being said, I really want to say, like, this video is based off of accountability. And people need to take full-blown accountability for their actions nowadays. Stop talking about, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I did wrong. What are you talking about? No, stop saying it. Because y'all know exactly what y'all be doing. I mean, we adults, right? We are fucking adults. There shouldn't be no way that you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Take full-blown accountability. If somebody confronts you, and for instance, now I can see if you for sure didn't do that and somebody just making up some stuff and you don't know what they're talking about for real, because you know, if somebody making up lies about you and stuff like that. But like, seriously, if you working in a customer service and it seems that you have an attitude or you're doing things with an attitude or somebody confronts you about it, just take the accountability. You know, just maybe y'all can talk it out and, you know,
it'll be cool.
Everything will be cool. This lady literally was so mad that we confronted her. And I told her, I said, she kept talking. Like but she kept saying stuff on the slide with like an attitude, and I was like, you know what, ma'am, it's cool, don't even worry about it. And I just gave her my phone number for the rewards, and I'm like, and then I started back talking about it. I'm like, man, what's wrong with y'all nowadays? It don't matter what age you are. It seems like people literally refuse to take accountability. It's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to put this video out there, and yep, this video definitely gonna get posted. But we about to go, so I hope that y'all can hear this message. So yep, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to Danny TV.